Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Go.
Hey,
Go.
that's my favorite little theme
Go.
song.
What's
I
happening?
love
What's
you guys.
happening?
I love you guys.
Thank you.
What's happening? What it is? It's your boy Irv. We got Amanda. Tell the people what's happening, Amanda.
Hello, everybody. It is me, Amanda, bright and shiny and early.
Yo, we got a very, very, very special guest in the place today.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm hyped because we got a very, very special person. Because I don't know if she know, but I've been watching her on her grind for a minute. I seen her podcast. I want to say about a little over a year ago, and I've been hooked. Like, I be trying to catch every episode. And then when she posts stuff, I know she be catching me. I be reposting because I be like, yo, that right there. Somebody needs to hear this, and that's the name of her podcast. Somebody needs to hear
Yes.
this. She's a life coach, a motivational speaker, and just an inspiration. I don't know how she found all this positivity, but an extremely positive person. So I got to say, we got our girl Elise on the podcast with us today. I can't do it how she do it, but that's how she do it. I can't do it how she do it. But definitely, we're very happy to have you on the show with us today. Um, say hello to the people. Let the people know what's going on with you.
Hey, you guys. It's your girl,
There it
Elise.
is. There it is.
And I'm just trying to make people feel good about themselves on a daily because every day we are faced with challenges and sometimes we just don't know how to navigate through them. And if you're impulsive like me, I'll be quick to just, you know, feel an emotion, stay in that, and it will ruin my entire day. And it doesn't have to. So just
Yeah.
helping people just navigate through the daily challenges of life.
Is that like when did that like
I
how
think you
long
have
you been
like a
like on
sound
that
delay.
journey? Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. We'll I guess space it in between questions so that way we can keep going.
Yeah, I was like, I'll pause a little bit just to make sure that you hear me and then I can hear you. So I'll do a pause after I speak before I start talking over you.
Most definitely, we'll work on that. So my question for you is how like where did this come from? Like did you wake up and just was like this motivational person, inspirational person, so positive? Where did this come from for at least Mariano?
Ooh, from my childhood. And I absolutely woke up. That's so funny that you asked me, did I just wake up? I did. I did just wake up from the darkness that I was in. I was in such darkness. I was in depression. I was suicidal. I was bad. So when I woke up from that and realized that I wasn't this person that everybody made me out to be, because I really let them guide me into thinking that I was something that I really wasn't. So when I woke up and was like, wait a minute, you're not this person. You actually are this person and that person, and you do this and you do that. I was like, you know what? I think a lot of people are asleep.
Mm,
And I think a lot of people have embedded so much negativity into their minds, their soul, their hearts, their minds that they need help getting it out. And if I had a counselor when I was younger or a therapist or a life coach, oh my goodness, just imagine how my life would have turned around. So I think it's important. So
what
yes,
what
to answer your question, I did just wake up.
now being how long have you been a life coach?
Ooh, 4 years professionally. But we can go back 10 years when I started out before I done did the education thing and getting degrees and all that. So 4 years professionally when I wouldn't let nobody tell me nothing, but 10 years total.
Wow. It seems like a very rewarding job, or I don't want to say job or career, because it seems like that's something you really enjoy doing. Do you feel like you carry
Mhm.
these stories, or when you talk to people, like their stories on you? Like, is that stressful for you?
Absolutely not. I'd be like, Elise to the rescue. That's my first response is like, yes, somebody's going through something. Not that it's something to be happy about that they're going through something, but for me to know that I have the skills to help them through it, it's a challenge for me, and I love it. I love it.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. That's I like that. Amanda, you got anything for her?
I do. I do. What is one word that describes you?
Giving.
Wow. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Nice. Um, what do you enjoy most about being a life coach?
Being able to see how someone is navigating through life in one way, and it's not to fault them. We all go through our challenges the way we think we should. So seeing somebody go through a way where it was really damaging to their spirit, their soul, their mentality, and everything, and then to be able to help them navigate in a better way to go through it in a more healthier, positive, proper way is rewarding.
Mm. Now, I think our first episode this year we did physical health with Flacco. Last week we did
Hmm.
um, um, I guess eating, how to eat properly. Now we want to talk to you about mental health. Like this is
Hmm.
something that's fairly new to me. Like is this something that I mean, you say you've been doing this for 4 years, so you're definitely more familiar with it. But is it something that people have been talking about a lot more now than we would have when maybe in the early 2000s or because this is like I said, this is a new term for me. Mental health is new to me.
Yeah, it's definitely the buzz is getting around more. You know, you got who is that? Taraji P with her mental health and how important it
Hmm.
is. You got the black men speaking up about how they're struggling with the mentality. I love it. I've been waiting for this day to come because there's not. I can't do it all. I can't
Hmm.
save everybody's life as much as I want to. We need to come together and realize that mental health awareness is key. If
Hmm.
your mind is not right, nothing else in your life is going to be right.
Is there a stigma about mental health that you like to dispel?
Oh, absolutely. Mental health means you're crazy. There's nothing wrong with it. Just smoke or just drink. And black people don't have anything wrong with our minds. That's white folk problem.
That's real.
I got white folk
That's
friends.
real.
So that's
No,
that
that's
that's
real.
not, to be offensive. But that's what our people usually say. People of color don't really see mental health or therapy as something to address, but we need to normalize it. We must.
Yeah,
I think we need to see the importance of it and what it does to us, and then I think we'll take it more seriously.
yeah. What brought you in the like? Do you, you being a life coach, who do you go to when you have those issues, or when you have things that you need to talk
Ooh.
talk to about?
Well, first the Lord. I definitely go to him first, but I go to my pastors. I go to the elders of the church. I go to my grandmothers. I go to people who are experienced and wise.
Okay.
Because for me, with my practice, I cannot teach you to get through something if I haven't lived through it.
Mm,
I can never coach you through something that I myself have not gone through.
makes sense.
So
Explains
I
it.
look to the old, the wise, and the experienced.
Okay. Amanda, you mute.
What are some challenges that you faced throughout your journey as a life coach, and how did you overcome them?
Ooh, well, first of all, my skin is this color.
Hmm.
My last name is Mariano. So I'm already looked at like, huh? Ooh, your skin is this color. Your last name is Mariano. You have tattoos. I know you guys can see my tattoos. You know, Earlier in my time, I was a single mother, and I wasn't with their fathers. All the triumphs that will block you from getting into that corporate world,
Hmm.
and it will drop your client level to a minimum before you can even get your first 2, 3 clients, just
Yeah.
because the color of my skin and then what I represent. A lot of people just were not on the same page because with mental health and with coaching, I had to create my own lane because it's just so easy to get boxed into just one subject.
Mhm. Go ahead, Amanda.
And what do you have set for yourself for this year 2021?
Oh, a few things. But definitely to get out there more. I have not, I'm a shy person. I am really, really shy. And I know. You probably like, but you always smiling. I be smiling, but once somebody, just like with my singing, somebody hear me singing, I'm like, what? You didn't hear anything. So I'm a very shy person. So this year I have challenged myself to get out there in people's faces and really let them see who I am because of my skin color and because of the tattoos that they will see on social media. They will already have this prejudgment. So I need to get out there and get in their faces so they can see, hey, this is a real person that can really, really help you regardless of what you think, so
Mhm.
I got to get out there more.
Okay. Okay. What my question? I'm glad you said that. What brought you into podcasting, being that you say you are a shy person?
Well, as you can see, my podcast is just audio, right?
Uh,
So you can't see me on there. I'm shy right now, but nobody's ever going to know because I'm just going to smile through and just push through. So that's what I've been working on. No matter how scared you are, just keep on pushing through and you'll get through it. And you realize how it's not really scary at all.
Yeah, but
But
what
you're on
is?
I'm
our
working.
podcast. We got you with all face and audio. Did you feel that shyness before coming on our podcast? And then it melted when you got to
Yes,
know us?
yes. Of course I felt it. Of course I felt it. But you guys, I love you guys. And even though you guys try to claim that y'all fans of mine, I
We are
love you guys. I love you guys as individuals. And then I love you guys together. You guys are just so, so beautiful in everything you do and the grace that you have when you do it. I love it.
Thank you.
definitely appreciate the compliment for sure, for sure.
Of course.
Now my next question, since we talking podcasting, how do you do this by yourself? Like, how do you like you be talking and I'd be like, yo, I could never. Like, if Amanda wasn't here, this would be no Irv. It'd just be cool because I can't do this by myself. How do you do that?
Man, I ask myself that every day. But no, because it's lonely. It is lonely. I just picture myself speaking to somebody that really needs to hear what I have to say. And that's just like you on the stage and everybody walks out the room. There's going to be at least one person, whether they be backstage, they be out the building because they couldn't make it in. Somebody's going to hear that. It's going to get out there in the universe. So just continuing to push through, even though I be hearing crickets sometimes. Be hoping that somebody's right there next to me to just counter something if I slip up in my words. You got Amanda there. If you mess up on something, she's like, whoop, let me swoop right in and help you. I
Yeah,
don't have
for
that.
sure, for sure.
True.
But
True.
it encourages me to remember my strengths. And it helps me to understand that I can do it alone. And then hopefully when I get someone else on my podcast and have guests, that I can also do it as a team.
Okay. Yeah, you doing. I'm gonna tell you this. I've been following you. You know, I've been following you for a little while, and you saying shy. I have to take your word for it because you talk, and you seem like you have everything. I don't know if you have things written down like we do, but I got to write stuff down, and you just be flowing, and I'd be like, yo, I really admire what you do with your and how do you find positivity in almost every aspect of whatever you're talking about? Like you could find like you'll have a story that you're talking about and you'll find a way to find the positive side of that story. Where did that come from for you?
You said, where did that come from?
Yeah, where did that come from for you?
Ooh, just being negative. I let so much sink into me, so much negativity sink that every word that came out of my mouth was negative. And I was just like, oh no, that's not who I am inside. It's
Really?
like, you have those moments where you say something and you're like, wait a minute, that wasn't me. Like, better than that. You really are a happy spiritual person. So when I started recognizing who I was within versus what I was saying out, I was like, oh no, You have to express your inner person, out in the exterior.
Okay. Okay. Um, and I got one more thing. I know Amanda probably like, it's my turn. Hold on. I
He
got one
always
more.
do this. He
I got
always do this.
I got one more.
That's
So
because we got matching colors on today.
you
Oh
noticed that,
my
He
right?
trying to
You
take the
noticed.
lead.
You noticed that, right? You see how we doing that? I wasn't
I
gonna
got a
mention that.
shade. I have like pink pants. I'm kinda in the club. Kinda.
Hey,
Hey, you gotta think about
hey,
the
you in the
positive
club just by default. You in the club just by default because you guys are one, okay?
That's for sure. That's for sure. I just want.
Yeah.
What does this mean to you? I'm doing a little homework. I try to do a little homework. So this might not mean something. I think it means something. So I want to know. Um,
Everything means something.
okay, so this should mean
Tell
something.
him again. He ain't hearing.
On
Everything has
on
a meaning, okay?
on the low. What does that mean to you?
On the low.
Yeah.
Well, being that I actually wrote a song called On the Low, it means that everything does not need to be said. And just like your success, you don't want to share all your wins and tell everybody your every move. Some things need to be kept on the low. So just kind of on the hush.
Okay. Yeah. See, I saw a song, right? I saw this song and it said featuring somebody. So I was listening to it and
Oh, see, I'm glad that you didn't call me out when I already told him myself. That lets you know I can't lie. That's
so
hilarious.
how is that experience? Like like I've seen on your YouTube, you sing on your YouTube, and you sing sometimes on your Instagram. Um,
Hmm.
you have a really nice voice. What does music mean to you?
Ooh, music is healing. That's just another form of it. Absolutely.
Okay. My bad. I did it again. My bad, Amanda. I'm sorry.
Sure
I'm
you
sorry.
did.
I'm sorry.
His bad. His bad.
I'm laughing because I could just see a little face, Amanda, like, well, yes, you did it again.
You know he did it. He might as well sing the Britney Spears. Oops, I
Yeah.
did it again. Um, I would say I had a question of like, um, if you can give advice to that person who was negative, what advice would you give them?
What does your inner self say? And focus on that. Who are you within? Not the outside, not the universe and the people from, outside kind of telling you who you are. Who are you? So just self-evaluation, self-evaluate.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did you realize enough is enough?
Mm. Well, there's so many moments where I said enough is enough. I guess when you're tired of being tired, tired of reliving the same situation, and you're just like, you know what, enough is enough. Enough of the struggle, enough of the self-pity, enough of the doubt, enough of the worry. It's like, come on, you're still here. Whenever you wake up and get another chance at life, that means that everything is going to be okay.
I
Everything's
like
going to be
Yeah.
I
Totally.
like that. I like that. But that kind of go into what I want to ask you too, though. Being the person that you are, you're very positive. Most people know you as this. I want to say bubbly because that's the impression I get. Um, do you ever like you're a life coach, you're inspirational speaker, you're a motivator? Do you ever get pressure when you're out and about where you might not like you say you say you didn't have a bad day, you had a bad few minutes. Do you ever get
Mhm.
caught in those bad few minutes where somebody be like, "Yo, at least that's not you. Who is this? Who is this person?" Is that pressure for
Oh,
you to always be positive?
absolutely, but I'm also very honest and transparent. So I'll tell somebody like it, yes, I'm having that moment and yes, it's absolutely okay. And if you don't want to deal with this, you're gonna have to just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Because we have to have that moment. If to not have that moment is not realistic. And it's not about not having the moment. It's about finding healthier ways to get through those moments, because they're going to come, especially when you are trying to be positive. The moment that you step out of the house and say, I'm going to be positive today, the moment opposition is going to come, and make sure that that does not happen.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. I like that. I like your answer on that too.
For real. You
Thank
know,
you.
he be telling me those things too. Like I'll be having a bad day, and then he's like, "Yo, Amanda, you're just having a bad few minutes," and I'm like,
Well,
"What?
Yeah.
Where are you coming from with
well,
this?"
who you think? Who you think I got it from? I
Uh,
mean, I didn't get it from me. I got it from. I got it from. I mean, I can't. I got. I think I post. I think I repost. You posted it, and I reposted it because
Mhm.
I feel like I agree with you. So I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of yours.
I think that should be
Truly.
a shirt. To be honest.
Hey, it's in the works, y'all. It's in the works. All of
Okay,
that,
okay,
all of it
okay.
healed properly, all of healed properly, everything healed properly is in works. Merch,
Okay.
everything, looks, everything. Yes.
On the low. On the low though. On the
Mhm.
low. On the low.
On the
On the
low.
low.
And I was gonna say
Everybody
to
got
go with that. Yeah. On the low.
on the low. Everybody don't need to know yet.
Yes.
On the low. On the
See?
low.
See?
I'm paying attention. We paying attention. Um, um, I see you. You definitely post your kids a lot. And that's a beautiful thing. What does Elise do for Elise to that makes you happy? Like, what's your alone time? What's your alone time like? Or do you even
Oh, you
have that?
mean
Being that
I was gonna say you mean without the kids.
yeah, without the kids.
Well, eating, definitely, because I ain't got my kids
My
to come
girl.
and ask me for my chicken wing.
My girl.
I know that feeling.
And reading and catching up on. I don't really watch TV like that, but I still watch old shows, like all my Married with Children, like old shows, Golden Girls,
Okay,
My
okay.
girl.
Suddenly Susan, like all the old corny shows. So I'll catch up on all of that, do some more research, just I guess life without those little interruptions.
Okay. Well, what's one of those shows? What's a show that you're like, this is one of my. It's an old show, but it's one of my favorites that people will be surprised that that's one of your favorites.
Oh, Mad TV.
Really? Okay. That's a
Wow.
good show, though. That's a really good
Faithfully,
show. That's a good
I
show.
am one of the most goofiest people in the world. I can make a song about anything. I can make a parody about anything. So when I watch other people do what I'm too shy to do,
Oh my.
uh, I love it. Strangers with Candy. Do you guys remember that show?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my
I'm not
God. See,
familiar.
now after this, you're going to have to go
I
and
gotta go
Google
take
it
it.
and see.
Yeah. Write that down, Irv.
Strangers with
Write that
Candy.
down.
Oh, I'm right.
It's
I'm
such a
writing it down.
weird,
I'm writing
funny
it down.
show.
I don't know. I feel like TLC got me with those shows. Like I
Oh,
like I I feel like
Pimple Popper.
this huh? No, 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 no pimple popper. But I feel like TLC be finding these people that's really well, to me they're very interesting. Like the hoarding disorder thing.
Mhm.
I'm some of their personality traits when it comes to hoarding is just like whoa to me.
This. It's this. That mental health.
I was going to
It's
ask you,
this.
is that mental? Is that mental? Like, how do you? Is that like with what you deal with? Is that some of the aspects where people come to you about those kind of subjects?
Yeah, I had to come to me about that subject.
What?
No.
Now I cannot stand clutter. I don't even know how I was hoarding stuff. I guess that comes with not being able to let go. Even things
Mm,
without any sentimental value, just not being able to let go, that fear of moving forward. Because once you let go, it's almost like, okay, what you gonna do now? You got to move forward now because now you don't have nothing holding you back. So
yeah.
it's that comfort. But like I say all the time, even though it's comfortable, don't mean it's great.
Amen to that, man. Amen to that. Do you have any questions for us though?
What got you guys started on your journey to go and just gather people like myself and, just kind of recognize and spotlight their greatness?
Ooh, Irv, you start and I'll pitch in with you.
All right. Well, we saw it wasn't a platform that we saw and individually. So it's like, you know what? Amanda has a business. She's an artist. She's out at the pop ups, and
An amazing one.
so
Thank you.
a dope artist, like super dope artist. And we was like, yo, if we highlight these people, because a lot of people, like, you go out there, we see, and we're just talking to different people, like, yo, if we made this so everybody could see what everyone is doing, I think this will be a great experience for us and for those that are actually doing these things, because a lot of people don't get that recognition, and don't get that light. And we're trying, like I said, we just started this, I want to say in September, but we're on the ground running, and we're out and trying to get to know people, like you. We're trying to really get to know, get our face out there a little bit more as well. And I feel like the bigger we get, the bigger the people we talk to will be able to get as well. So that's really what it's about. It's not about us. It's about the people we talk to.
Mhm. And I think what you guys are doing and how you're doing it is, you guys are gonna be so great. I mean, obviously greater than what you guys are, but I mean as far as getting everywhere past where you are now.
I appreciate that. We greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, from you, hearing that from you.
Yes.
From you. See, that's crazy. That's how the universe look. You guys are y'all are 3 hours ahead of me. And the universe knows which souls and spirits to connect. They just know. So how you guys feel about me is exactly how I feel about you guys. The feeling is absolutely mutual. And it's two of you guys. So it's double the love.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you.
Go ahead, Amanda, if you got anything else. I got a couple more.
Oh, I was gonna say my part with it. So
my fault. Carry on.
Irv started it, and then he was like, "Yo, Amanda, I think you're dope." And then I was just like, "Yo," so I do these things where I just turn up at different pop-ups. I definitely gravitate towards people who look like me and making sure that they at least like made something that day. Just be like their ray of sunshine for that day, because I think that's what I do everywhere I go. Just be like that ray of sunshine. So I was just like, even though there's like people who barely support art in that aspect, I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part in making sure that that business owner who look like me is like supported by someone that looks like them, so because I know I want to be that exact same position where someone who looks like me is supporting me, so I definitely just pop up everywhere. And then Irv was just like, whoa, let's do this together. And I'm like, okay, we can do this.
Man.
And then it just,
and together you guys are great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But it's not
I'm
all
gonna
about.
add something in at the end too, but I'm gonna wait to the end.
Okay.
Because I saw y'all with them kids.
Oh.
And y'all,
I
now I ain't gonna wait to the end because I done already brought it up. You guys are gonna be some great parents. Look, this is to your future kids.
No.
Auntie Elise already putting it out there. It don't have to be now. It don't have to be now, but when that day comes, I saw you with them kids. You can't erase history. It's already on the internet.
No,
I already see that.
That's
He's
all
the
her.
parent. He's the parent.
I'm actually married. I'm married. She's single with she was the one with I got two boys like somebody. I got a 10 and 11-year-old.
Okay.
So, but I like to believe I'm a dope parent. At least that's what they tell me. They give me my credit. They give me my credit when I give them.
The kids gonna tell us the truth when they get older.
I'm looking forward. That's what I'm looking forward to find out. That's what I'm looking forward to finding out
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So, but no, but I know what you're talking about though. That was all Amanda. Amanda is she sets up an environment with these kids where they are very comfortable and they say what is on their mind, and she makes it very comfortable for them for sure.
Yeah, I just love kids. I just
That's
grew
so
up with
nice.
them, you know.
Same here. Same here.
So, but that's
She
dope.
like, don't put that on me. Like, no, I love him, but just not right now, not as much.
We definitely appreciate the compliment for sure. But yeah. Um,
Of course.
um, before I go, I'm gonna leave it open for you again if you got any more questions for Amanda or myself.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I apologize for thinking you guys were this lovely Black Lives married, wonderful couple. I did. I
No,
did
it's
think
cool.
that at
No,
first.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
no
Not that
question.
you, not that you guys gave off the PDA or anything. I guess, see, look, the assumption. But
No, that's
regardless of
okay.
you guys being married or not, you guys are married with the business, and you guys are doing a great job at it, regardless of, so you guys are doing a great job in your business.
Thank
And
you.
you still
Appreciate it.
look great with the kids, Amanda.
I be trying to tell her. She be like, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, Irv. Don't put that on me.
Oh
You'll
my.
be all right.
Ooh, oh my goodness. Y'all so funny. So ready for the fun part? I know I
Of
am.
course.
Go ahead,
Yes,
go ahead. Give it.
Yes.
Finish them lines.
yes. Fill in the blank. It is my new segment that I came up with in a matter of 5 minutes. No, I'm kidding. I just made it first to this. So definitely
It be like that sometimes. It
so,
be like that sometimes.
so definitely what the object is of the game is to fill in the blank of this said statement, and then with certain ones you have the freedom to explain more to it. Ready? Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So my first one is under the bed you will find
Boxes of shoes.
that's my girl, boxes of shoes. Which kind of shoes?
Terrible. Boots. That's my number one. Boots. The boots with the not the boots with the fur, but the boots. I just love boots. I love boots. I'm not too good in heels. I'll wear heels if I absolutely have to, but boots, flat boots, are under the bed.
I like those. If you could request someone to be on the show, it would be
Ian Van Zandt.
Okay, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. I would love to see that combo between the two of y'all. Oh
Iyanla,
my goodness.
ooh.
That'd be
Iyanla, this little message. If you're out there, and I know you're listening, you heard what I said.
that would be a dope conversation. Like that would be amazing. Like I would
I
like
agree.
y'all
I
energy
agree.
together. Oh my goodness. Like yeah, that'd be
I
dope.
love her.
We gotta listen. When we finish, we gonna find out how we gonna send this to her so she could see this for sure. I mean,
Hey,
we gonna put it out there.
look,
We
I
gonna put it
already
out
got
there.
connected. I'm closer. I'm closer, y'all. I already got connected with her son. I already got
Okay.
connected with her
Okay.
son.
Okay.
Look, one step closer.
Kudos.
That's dope.
Kudos.
Yes.
That's hella dope.
In the fridge you would find
Sour cream.
what? Just sour cream?
I mean, I thought I was trying to pick like the first thing. I had to choose the first thing that came out, that came to mind.
That too. So what do you put sour cream
So
on?
everything. I was gonna finish everything for tacos. Everything for tacos. Everything.
Okay.
I could never get tired of tacos. That's my favorite food. Enchiladas, tacos, Mexican food in general, but tacos takes the cake.
I can see that. Yeah, for sure.
When I travel, it would be
You mean like to a place, or it would be when? Or just whatever comes out?
whenever comes out.
When I travel, it would be a staycation in Belize.
Ooh,
And
Okay.
I might not come back. Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
Hmm.
When I need to center myself, it would be
Go into my car, leaning the seat back, turning on the air conditioning and the seat coolers, and old school jams.
Okay.
ooh, I like
Okay.
that.
I like that.
And Palo Santo. I gotta light up my Palo Santo.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Get excited. And my last one would be when life gives me lemons.
Well, you gotta make lemonade.
That's
Just don't
right.
forget the sugar.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Sometimes you gotta sip a
I
little
gotta
bit
add that
of
because
strawberries in it. Just
yeah, I gotta add that because some people don't add sugar to the lemonade.
for real.
I don't trust those kind.
They not fun.
That mental health.
Well, hold on. Before we get to major or minor, I got two questions real quick. Um, if you could only choose one, only one, um, for
Uh-oh.
you, not for somebody else. For you, for your personal growth. You can only choose one. Would it be mental health? Would it be your physical health? Or would it be financial freedom?
Mental.
Mental health. And why is that?
And the reason being is because if your mental health is not intact, your physical health won't be, and neither will your finances.
Mm,
Period.
facts.
Period.
That's facts for sure. Facts for sure.
Because
And then
right now I'm trying to do my little intermittent fasting and my little dieting, and if my mind is not there, I'm gonna be eating burgers and carne asada burritos.
okay, that's real. That's real. That's definitely real. And we talked about you being into music. Do you have any musical influences that you like the people to know about?
Ooh, I mean, I can play the piano and the guitar.
Okay, look at you. All
My
right.
mom, yeah, my my mother knows how to play the piano, so her playing it and me being in choirs is about fourth grade. Never taking the lead though. I would be in the background. I would be in the background. But yeah, I love the guitar and the piano, and I love writing.
Okay. Um, any other questions before I get to major or minor, Amanda?
Take it away, Irv.
All right. So, major or minor? I'm gonna say a couple either phrases or words, and you tell me if this is major or minor to you, and then you explain to me why it is or isn't. Um, being in a relationship, is that major or minor to you?
Major.
Major, and why is that?
Major because it's important for two people to come together. You are great alone, but you are even greater with someone there. But
Okay,
you have before you get in a relationship though, you have to know that you're great alone. Because if the relationship doesn't work out, you're gonna feel like your greatness has been, diminished.
I got you. I got
Gotta
you.
say that for the people in the back because they need to hear that in one more time. There we go.
Major or minor? Podcasting. Is podcasting major or minor to you? I mean,
You
I
know
know
the
what
answer
the
to that.
answer. I know the answer. Because if it was, I
You know,
wouldn't have the
it's
pleasure of
major.
talking to you. So definitely major.
It's major. Absolutely.
And why is that? I want to hear from you. People want to hear from you. People want to hear from you.
Well, look, for me, I'm trying to help everyone that I can. Like I said, I really feel like I have this cape on my back and I can save the
Mhm.
world. So I'm trying to get in every door to where everybody can, like I said, somebody needs to hear this. So however I can get my voice heard to help someone, I'm for it. And podcasting is a great way.
Okay. And I'm glad you said that. So my next question is this major or minor? Somebody needs to hear this.
Major. It's major because somebody really does need to hear this. I know that there are a lot of people that just think they know it all and they're just like running their mouths, just saying stuff that really has no substance.
Mhm.
Like some of these, the music that I hear out right now, there's no substance. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that I have personally experienced and gotten through and overcome, that what I'm saying to help you navigate through that is it needs to be heard. Everybody needs to hear something, at least one episode on that podcast. Somebody needs that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Period.
I agree.
Period.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's I approve that message. I approve that. I second that. I third that. I'm trying to tell you, go check her out. I'm a fan. I've been listening to her for a minute. Um, I don't know how she do it by herself. So y'all need to go ahead and support so she so she get the recognition she well deserves for sure.
Sure.
Um,
Recognize.
my
You aren't
next,
the
my
first
next.
person to ask how I do it by myself. Everybody's like, well, it's just you. You don't have and a co-host, nothing. I'm like, no, it's just me. I guess all of my personalities
No, but
Me,
might
my
be the
but you
co-host.
do it well. You do it so well. I mean, honestly, if you did bring it, I don't know how it would change the dynamic of what you do, but you do it very well by yourself. I'm just
Mm.
amazed at you doing it. But like that's amazing. Like that's amazing. I enjoy listening. Like I told you, it's just I
Thank
look
you.
forward to when I started and it goes, it's your girl Elise. Like I know I'm on. I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get. All right, let's see what she got for us today. Like let me get my motivation for the day so I get my day started. Like that's amazing. Um, for real.
And you know
So
what's funny? I've been saying that. I've been singing my name like that for years, and I got that from my grandmother. Whenever she woke us up in the morning, she would sing, "Good morning." I made cookies or whatever she did. She would always sing, so that has stuck to me. And I think the fact that you said that that's something that gets you to look forward to the show is
mhm,
exactly why I did it. I want you to be excited to hear what's about to happen in that episode.
yeah, for sure. And like the energy, like I feel like that sets the tone for what you're about like to talk about. I enjoy that, like for sure. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, did we lose it? Oh no.
Oh no.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, froze for a second. No pressure. Um, the next one I got for you
No,
is
I'm
social media. Okay,
Okay.
cool, cool, cool. Is social media major or minor to you?
hear me.
We can, we can,
Ready.
we can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because your screen froze and I
Okay.
cannot see Amanda.
No.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what to do at this point because
Uh,
my line,
But I can hear you guys, and now it's not a delay. At first it was okay. I can see you now, Amanda.
okay.
Ooh, Crystal.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, We almost gonna get you out of here. I know you got to get up out of here. Social media, is that major or minor to you?
Okay, sorry. So I didn't understand the question because we had some glitches.
Okay,
I did not hear anything.
no problem. Social media, is that major or minor to you?
Hold on, let me see.
Can you hear us now? How we looking?
We're looking great.
How you looking?
Oh, so this is a perfect time for me to shout out to Amsol Illustrations for their January 17th pop-up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you hear us now at least?
Yes, I was like, what happened? I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't want to exit. I fell
we
asleep.
almost
That's where the shy came in. I was like, uh-oh, what do I do? Everybody's watching.
no. You good. You good. We almost finished. We gonna get you out of here. I got two
Take
more
it
for
to
you. Social media, is that major or minor to you?
Whew, it's major now. And because I was a person that just did not want to do social media, but I'm understanding that in order for my voice to be heard the way that I need to and for the lives that I want to touch and impact, I got to get on social media and I got to get with it. I got to post
Yeah.
content. I got to, search. I got to look at the hashtags. I got to see who I can help. So, yes, so
Yeah.
major.
Okay. And my last one for major or minor. 2021, major or minor?
Ooh, it's major. Just like my Mondays, it's a time to reset, recharge, rebuild, refresh, renew. Come on now.
Okay,
Any
okay.
new year, any new day is a restart to, the path to your greatness.
Okay. All right. I had one more question. Um, on your most recent episode last week, last Monday, you was talking about writing things down for the new year. What's on your list of resolutions for Elise for 2021?
Ooh, getting out of my own way,
Okay.
because I'm an analyst. I overanalyze a lot of stuff. Should I do it? Is it gonna do? Now I'm like, nope, just go and do it. Just go do it. If you telling other people to go and do it, you got to do it too every single time. And
Okay.
then in-person marketing, I understand how important that is versus you sending somebody a text message or a DM. It's different when you're in their face. It's a whole different world there. So, more in-person marketing.
Okay.
Right.
That's dope. That's dope. Um, and then where do you see, and if everything lined up the way you want it, where do you see somebody needs to hear this podcast on?
Oh, everywhere. And I'm talking about translators and everything for it to get to others that cannot understand the language that I'm speaking because they need to hear it too, no matter what language it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely having my podcast, streaming live and, in person with guests for sure. And just having healing therapy sessions.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So, with what you saying that, is that something that you look forward to doing, like in the future, like having healing sessions live or meetings or Zoom meetings and things like that?
Yeah, it almost makes me wish that all my sessions that I had were broadcast. It's just that I was so focused on their privacy and their space. And, I didn't even think to put that out there, not realizing that putting out my sessions and those impersonal ones, putting them out there is going to help others see not only am I serious about what I'm doing, but also that it works and that they're not
Yeah,
the only ones going
I got you. I got you. You got anything for Elise before we get out of here, Amanda?
So tell our co-squad what you got going on?
Oh, well, the website is under construction. I mean, you guys can go on there and book a 15-minute consultation. But I want to change everything, all the elements on there. I want to make it more, accessible for you guys, where you not too much reading, just getting straight to the healing. And then writing a book. So working on that. Working on that.
Okay.
Yes. And then also trying to, because I said music is healing, working on ways to incorporate music with my therapy and not be so off, where it's just completely off. Like the music is over here and then my counseling and my life coaching is over here. I want to find a way to bring them together.
That's dope. That's dope. How can they find you on your social media so they could contact you and maybe even follow, listen, subscribe, all that good stuff?
Well, definitely check me out on Instagram. That's my favorite platform, just because that's the one I'm most comfortable with. Definitely at Heal Properly Life Coaching. Also on YouTube, Elise Mariano, or I think I'm on there as Coach Elise. On Twitter at Heal Properly Life Coaching. Facebook, Heal Properly Life Coaching. All Heal Properly.
Well, oh, that's something to ask you. One last. I mean, I know you told you I had all kind of questions for you. I've been waiting for you for a while. Where did you come up with the name? Somebody needs to hear this.
Ooh, from myself, I asked myself, what is something that I need to hear? And the stuff that I was telling myself and also to other people, well, okay, it was the other way around. The stuff that I was telling to other people, it was like, why am I not telling this to myself? How am I able to tell someone else this? So I'm like, you know what? I need to hear it too. And then I realized that I wasn't the only one. So yeah, somebody needs to hear this. Just kind of came in and it flowed and it made sense. And I just stuck with it.
Yeah, I agree. It's like when you hear that, I don't know. I mean, it's catchy because I'm like, as soon as I hear it, I'm like, somebody, yeah, maybe it's me who needs to hear this. So now that also like it tuned me right in, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
hooked, hook, line, and sinker. I'm all the
Yeah,
way in. So um,
good.
we definitely appreciate you for tuning in. We got our quote of the day, kind of inspired by you, from some of the things that you talk about with your healing and mental health. So none other than the late Maya Angelou is, we delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. Like, I mean, I feel like that's a very powerful statement for anybody, because you go through things, but when they see the exterior, but don't know what you had to go through to get to that point. And that kind of reminds me of the
Absolutely.
things you talk about on your podcast.
Absolutely.
Um,
Yeah, I
so
mean that's how people feel about me, with always smiling all the time and always being positive. I choose to be that way. It's a choice.
yeah,
It's a choice. So
yeah.
they don't believe in how it's possible, but you just choose it.
Choose to be happy. Choose to be
You choose
happy. That's a choice. Some things you can control. That's one of the things. Um, so we appreciate you. We appreciate you for taking the time. I know you're a very, very busy person. Um, and we wish you nothing but success with your podcast and your life coach business. Um,
thank you so
and
much.
we would definitely be following you. And uh, I might have to book a session, get my 15 minutes in, see if I get some self healing going on.
All right.
It's crazy because the sessions are kind of what you say on the low in the podcast segments, really. So that's I might be giving I might be giving out too many of the goods in the podcast where people are like,
Oh
you know
no!
what? I think I need to do the session.
Oh no.
But no,
I know, right?
you be dropping gems though. Like I promise. Like when I listen to you, it's like it's healing. Like you hear these things, like yo, I ain't think about this. Not like it's like your morning devotional. I guess sometimes some people would say like, well, you got to get that good read, and then you feel like you get your day started. So definitely dope. Definitely dope. Um,
Hmm.
so with that being said, we enjoy our guests from the podcast. Somebody needs to hear this. The host, Elise Mariano. I hope I said your last name right, because I was running it off.
You did.
Okay. I'm like, the end of the episode, and I'm just like, now I'm asking. But we appreciate our guest. Go check her out on her social media. Follow her on everything and support, just like you do us as well. So we will check y'all out on the next episode. Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go. Irv and Co. Irv and Co. If you're looking for a podcast, here you go.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe.